Batman's mother is dead, but Johnny's old lady is a Super Crooks is an anime about a loser who gets superpowers. The end. Except it's not that simple. If it were that simple, it wouldn't make for a compelling story. Matter of fact, it wouldn't make for an interesting anime. What if I told you him hearing his mom getting her back blown out by different men every night was the catalyst that made him go from this scrawny nerd to full-on bad boy? In all honesty, I don't blame him. Some people say Death Note is the greatest anime of all time, while others say the big three still reign supreme. But I think everyone is wrong. I think this anime about a modern day Casanova who can't stay out of trouble is pretty good. I would go as far as to say that it's exceptional. Let me explain.
The Big Dipper.
Johnny's a man with a bad past. His girl Casey thinks they might have a bright future ahead, but that'll all depend on how they pull off this one heist. And also if he can stay out of trouble. See, Johnny and trouble go hand in hand. They're two peas in a pod. Johnny never really fit in as a kid. When he had his awakening, he tried to play the role of a hero, but it didn't work out in his favor. Awakening just means the day he realized he isn't a normie. His awakening almost led to tragedy. Instead of saving the day, he almost ended up killing a bunch of people. Throughout his adolescent years, he spent more time in prison than he did touching grass. There's a bunch of guys in those cells who want to see Johnny's butthole, but he doesn't give it to them. Now that's a man I can respect. Anyways, once he gets released from the pen, he doesn't want to live a regular life, and with powers like his, I too wouldn't want to be like the rest of these NPCs. Super Crooks is an anime where the villains are the protagonists. They are more fun anyways. By episode 5, you end up rooting for them to have their way. We have Johnny Bolt who can manipulate electricity. And then we have his blonde bombshell of a girlfriend, Casey. Casey is really good at entering your head and making you do and believe whatever she wants. Mind control. She's already hot, and with that as a superpower, that's basically overkill. Then we have Johnny's friends who have powers of their own, like this one dude whose power is bad luck. How that's a power, I don't know, but it is. This anime so far has 13 episodes. The main mission involves a legendary villain called the Heat. He's basically like the Al Capone of villains, except unlike him, the Heat, aka Carmine, has never put anyone in a coffin. I know, right? Pretty commendable. He rallies Johnny and a bunch of other bad people for one mission. A mission that according to him will land them each 7 figures in their bank account. And after that, they'll never have to do anything illegal again. But I think we all know how that story goes. I'm not going to spoil the anime for you, it's there on Netflix, so check it out. I assure you it won't be a waste of your time. Super Crooks is interesting because it takes the superhero trope and norms to the anime world, just like My Hero Academia. It's similar in that sense. Think of Young Justice or The Boys, except it's done through the lens of anime. The big three are cool and all, but they're too similar. They all have main characters who gradually perfect their abilities and reach a level where they're unfuckable with. Super Crooks is different. There's none of that. It's just misguided people doing what they believe to be the right thing. And by the end of the season, you're left there thinking to yourself, huh? Maybe they're not so bad after all. And if that hasn't convinced you enough, the main antagonist of this show is called the Bastard. I would get into details as to why he's called the Bastard, but me saying it wouldn't do him justice, so I suggest you go and check it out. Bye!